Hello, sports fans. Welcome to Super Sports Central. Today, we're going to be going over my college football national championship game prediction. So, the college football national championship game takes place on Monday between Washington and Michigan. And before we get into my prediction for the game, we'll be having a live watch party for the national championship game that will start about 7:30 Eastern Time on Monday, or a couple minutes before kickoff. Where you guys get to see my live thoughts, reactions to everything as it happens in the game. So, I hope to see you guys there. But Michigan, they're 14-0 and champions of the Big Ten, coming off a win over Alabama in the Rose Bowl, 27-20 in overtime. Washington is also 14-0. They won the Pac-12 and beat Texas in the Sugar Bowl by a score of 37-31. Now, it's been quite some time since each team has won their last national championship, with Washington's most recent title coming in 1991, where they actually beat Michigan, and Michigan's last national championship coming in 1997. But this is going to be a good game. It is a really interesting matchup because these two teams play very different styles of football. Offensively, they couldn't be more different. As Washington, they have an elite offense and a great pass game, as they score 37.6 points a game, which is 10th best in the country, and they have the best passing offense in the nation with 350 passing yards a game. For Michigan, their offense is also good, but they have a very different way of doing things, as they want to run the football. But Michigan, they score 36 points a game, and they rush for 159 yards per game. Now, defensively, these teams are different as well. Washington's defense is decent, but has made some big stops at big times this season. But on the year, their numbers aren't overly impressive, allowing 24.1 points a game and 137 rushing yards a game. Now, for Michigan, they have arguably the best defense in the country, allowing just 10.2 points a game and 150 passing yards a game. So this is going to be a fun battle to watch between these two teams. Offensively, for Michigan, I think they're going to be able to control the line of scrimmage and run the football behind their elite offensive line. Now, Washington has a decent defense against the run, but they already give up 4.3 yards a carry, now facing a Michigan offense that has been able to dominate most of their other opponents on the ground. I expect Michigan to have offensive success on the ground in this game as well. But the key matchup to watch in this game is the Washington offense against the Michigan defense. That is going to be a great matchup, and I think it's going to end up deciding the game. But there are two things to watch. One thing being, can Washington score against the elite Michigan defense? So playing in the Pac-12, Washington hasn't faced a ton of elite defenses this season, but they have played against some good defenses like Texas, Oregon, Arizona, and Utah. And all those defenses are allowing less than 21 points a game. And in those games, Washington has scored an average of 34.2 points a game. So we know they can score against good defenses, but can they score against a great Michigan defense is a question. And I think they can, but that will definitely be something to watch in the game. Now, the main matchup I'm watching, and the matchup that I think will decide the game, is the elite Washington receivers against an elite Michigan secondary, because Washington obviously has a great receiver trio of Rome Odunze, Jalen Millen, and Jalen Polk. Plus, they have 350 passing yards a game. But Michigan, they have a great defensive back pairing of Will Johnson and Mike Sanders still, and the Michigan secondary has been great this season, allowing just 150 passing yards a game, and have not allowed a quarterback to throw for 300 yards yet this season. So I don't know who will have the edge in this matchup, but whoever wins that matchup between the Washington receivers and the Michigan defensive backs will end up winning the game. But this is a game I could definitely see going either way. Washington only needs to hit a few big offensive plays to win the game and get points on the board, and I could definitely see them hitting a couple key offensive plays. But I think this is going to be a great game. It is really tough to predict with how different these two teams are. I think Washington will be able to score against Michigan, but I also think Michigan will be able to score with their run game. But if Washington is able to score against a good Michigan defense, I trust their offense more than I trust Michigan's offense. And I think if Washington is able to score, which I think they will be able to score a good amount, they will be able to outscore Michigan. To me, this game feels like it's a 1 to 30 game. First team to get to 30 will win. I have that being Washington. I trust their offense more. They've found ways to win in close games. They've won 10 games in a row within 10 points. They've won 21 games in a row. I think they make it 22, cap off an undefeated season, and win the college football national championship game with a 31-24 win over Michigan. And Michael Penix Jr. is named the game MVP. So that is my college football national championship game prediction. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. Let me know in the comments who you have winning the national championship. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And also make sure to check out the community tab of my channel where you guys can vote on who you think will win the national championship game. But thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, turn notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. And I will see you in the next video.